Welcome to Quick Stitch. I'm going to show you how to do some stitches quickly, then I'll go slow, then I'll show you some variations. Let's start with single crochet. Single crochet, it's really simple. You insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. You do not want to have any yarn overs before you insert your hook. It is just a single motion. Insert your hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Chain one at the end of your row if you're doing things in rows. All right, now let me go slowly. When we are going into a stitch, we want to make sure we go into both loops of the stitch. So when we're looking at the top of our work, we can see these V's. We want to insert our hook into with both V's on the hook. Then we're going to pull up a loop, yarn over, and pull through both. So again, we're going to insert our hook, basically lay the yarn on the hook, pull that up, yarn over, and pull through both. You start with your leading loop on the hook, you pull up a loop, so now we have 2 loops on the hook, yarn over, so there are 3, pull that third through the other 2, bringing it back to 1. Insert, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both. And it is okay if you have to slowly go through both. It does not change the knot that you are making. So insert a hook, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through. And that's how you do a single crochet. Now for variations. One of the most common variations that you'll get for single crochet is called front loop only single crochet. Now again, we're going to look at the top of our stitches here. Again, we can see those V's. When people are referring to front or back loops, they're meaning these loops. Front loops being the ones closest to you, back loops being the ones further from you. So a front loop only single crochet, you're only going to go through that front loop of the stitch. You're not going to go through both. You're going to basically slice the stitch in half and go through there, and then you single crochet as normal. Now you'll see it creates this big kind of hole, and that's kind of what we're going for. It's a looser weave. It's also pushing that back loop to the back. So we're creating a texture that's different. So again, insert only into that front loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through. Front loop only single crochet is generally abbreviated FLO single crochet for front loop only, but patterns will generally give you a definition of what they mean if they're using a different abbreviation. Now when we turn our work, we can see there is this ridge line here. Now that ridge line is the back loop that we did not include in our stitch. So if we do a couple more rows of this, we can start seeing a pattern. So again, pulling in that front loop only, pulling up a loop, yarn over, pull through both. Front loop and back loop does your front loop will always be the one closest to you, your back loop will always be the one furthest away. So I'm going to do a few more rows. I'll speed up. Now, this is the end of my third row of front loop only single crochet. As you can see, there is now this texture of line, no line, line. And on the back, we only have the one line for that middle row that we did. Now moving on to back loop only single crochet. As the name suggests, we're going to go into the back loop only of these stitches. So for me, I generally look at the top of the stitch, go into the middle, and then push it through to pull up only that back loop. And then we single crochet as normal. So insert into the back loop, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through both. Insert, pull up, yarn over, pull through. Now, back loop only single crochet creates a bit more texture than front loop only because it's pushing most of the lower stitch forward. Where front loop only really just pushes the loop back, this pushes the whole stitch forward. I'll do a few more rows so you can really see that texture forming. Back loop only single crochet really is used when you want a simple ribbing. You want something to look knit-like, or you want more of an in-out like texture for cuffs or the like. Sometimes it's just fun to do. My first ever project was a half front loop only, half back loop only single crochet scarf. I did not mean to do half front loop only, half back loop only single crochet, and yet I did. Because at the time I did not understand that I was supposed to go through both stitches, or both parts of the stitch. Okay, and there we have it. There are 3 rows of back loop only single crochet. As you can see, I'll turn the piece sideways so you can see it head on. It's pretty smooth, and then we get our ridges. That's the back loop only. Yeah, so that's been quick stitches. Is my crocheting fast song. Da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da. Yeah da 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 da. This is my song where I crochet fast. I'm assuming that I'm gonna speed this footage up now. Woo woo. But if I don't, this will be quite awkward because you'll hear my singing song. Yippee-doo-doo.